What's up, everyone? What's up? How you guys doing? Welcome to Saturday, right? The Saturday night live stream. What's up, guys? I just want to say thank you for all the love and support. I got a few videos that's getting some traction again. Um, and I just I can't be humble enough for any right? Any support, any love. Okay, so you guys are amazing. Thank you. Thank you. So, hope you guys had a good weekend or a good week. Okay. And a good start to your weekend. So I hope you guys, things are going good. Um uh if you guys could, please please subscribe, comment, check out my other videos. Anything you guys can do to just help me push out my videos, right? Help me get some more traction. That would be amazing. Okay. So, you guys are amazing. Plus, like things like this, right? I usually start later, but like I'm home early. Yo, what's up? What's up, my brother? Yeah, I'm usually home early, so I'm home early, so I figured, why not just start the live already? I'm doing good. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Trying to see if I can get chat looking better. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for just stopping by saying hi. I don't mind that at all. I love that. All right, no problem. Have a good time at work, my brother. Thank you. All right. Okay, so let's get started. Let's get started. I got some interesting videos on the docket. Some interesting TikTok videos on the docket, so I think it will be good. I think it will be good. So, yeah. I'm just looking at some stuff. All right, let's get started. Let's get started with some TikTok video. Excuse me for I'm just trying to learn. I'm like really in the beginning age of learning to put you know um put what you call it, some chat in the video. So please um please bear with me. Okay. Okay. Okay, so excuse me, sorry. So before that, tonight I have some videos on the docket that pretty much shows you women's hypocrisy. How, and we'll talk about that, and how women have made dating such a chore, such a headache. Women have made dating incredibly hard. They have. It's not. It's no more about, you know what, just getting to know each other and seeing what happened. It's like there's so much standards, so much regulation, so much like it's confusing where, oh, do you care about man with money? Do you care about a man with morals? Do you, it's like you don't know what a woman actually cares about because women are all over the place. They want a man either with career and ambition, but if he cares too much about a career and ambition, he's boring. He's all he cares about is money. It's like, and then, if you want a man that's, you're dating him and, he's not supporting you. He's not paying shit for you. It's like, oh my God, he's broke. Shit like that makes things confusing for men. It makes things incredibly hard for men. So, it's the big question for tonight. Are men actually scared of dating or are they just tired? So we will be talking about that with a whole bunch of videos tonight. So starting with this video. I think this one will get the ball rolling. So let's check it out. All right, let's check out this video.
I think guys are becoming a little too cautious around women, not in a good way. Let me try to explain. So, it's almost like they don't see any green lights anymore. They just watch out for red lights. So, they're interacting with you and they're just looking out for things that appear that you're not interested so that they can run away, or they don't even approach you in the first place. But if they approach you, they are like very cautious. They're trying to be careful. It's almost like they are, I don't even understand it, right? And then when you eventually start talking and everything, they're still cautious, they're still scared. So it's like, what line do you draw between, ensuring that you fulfill the woman's need to be desired and, respect for her body and her person? Like, I don't know, it's a complicated thing to explain because it's something that it just occurred to me and I'm trying to put it in words. So yeah, it's almost like the masculinity, that boldness is no longer there. They're just careful, scared, and to themselves. Does that make sense? Am I making any sense? Because that's the only way I can explain it at the moment. If I understand this thing more, I'll explain it again. But let me know what you think.
Yo, Smoke, what's up, my brother? What's up? So, if she thinks it's so complicated, guess how men would be?
Guys are becoming.
Guess how complicated and hard it is for men. That's the insanity of it. That is what men are dealing with. That if it's so hard for you, guess what? Guess how hard it is for men. It is insanely hard. It really is. It's and that's the problem where if women can't even explain, okay, how to go about dating or all these the ins and outs and all these whatever, how do you think men are having? All right, what do you think men are dealing with? What mindset? That's the thing. So let's break this down. Let's break this down.
A little too cautious around women, not in a good way.
Not cautious in a good way. Here's the thing where that's another layer of problem. After the Me Too thing, now men have to be cautious about women, but you know what? We also have to be cognitive of being cautious in a good way. It's like this is the thing where I said this before in other videos where back before feminism, that is the world of men. That is the world that men essentially created and men just deal with, right? Now, this is the world of women. However, dating is, however, society is, however, essentially anything is. That is the result of women. Women being in charge, women puppeteering how the world is, how, just anything you could think about, right? Like dating, relationships, social topics, all that stuff. That is essentially women in power, women puppeteering things that are happening. So, how you see the results of either women complaining about it or even men complaining about it, sadly, that is the result of women. That is thanks to women's actions. So now men have to deal with being cautious, but now we also have to think about not being cautious, not in a good way. It's like we men have to be not be perceived as creepy, as I don't know, dangerous. But you know what? Oh, now men should just go about it not in a good way, where it's just add on layers to make things difficult.
Let me try to explain. So it's almost like they don't see any green lights anymore. They just watch out for red lights. So they're interacting with you, and they're just looking out for things that appear that you're not interested, so that they can run away.
Again, like she said, right? She said, "Oh, men are not just looking for green lights anymore or green flags. They're looking for red flags to just walk away, to show they're not interested and run away." This is a thing where women don't understand. You are wasting men's time. You are wasting men's time. Why would men want to continue to waste their time when honestly it's better off that they cut it where, cut it before, cut their losses before they're losing even more. This is the problem with women, where courtship, men have to spend money, men have to put in effort, put in the time. And what do they get out of it? Nothing. Nowadays, you better not even expect a kiss, a hug, definitely not sex. So men will just not waste their time. If they see red flags, if they see things that, that it's not worth it, it's that, she's not interested, he'll walk away. Why put the effort? Why try to change a woman's mind? When if she's not already interested in you, it's a waste of time to try to change her mind. You have better chances of trying to find a woman that's attracted to you, where you don't have to change her mind. You don't have to change her mind into being attracted to you. She's already attracted to you. This is the thing with women. It's an uphill battle. When if she's not really interested in you, you have to go the extra mile to change her mind to get her to be interested in you. And that right there is what women benefit from. Guess what? When a man, because here's the thing, predominantly women date men they're not attracted to. Women date men that they're not really into. But why do they do that? Because these said men that women aren't interested in, men put in the effort, go take on women on dates, buy gifts for women, shower women with time and attention. Women love attention. Women love validation. Women love gifts. Women love experiences. Taking them to, I don't know, picnics, big time dinner dates, even movies, even bowling, you name it. Okay, any kind of thing to, give her enjoyment in life. Not because she's with you, because she's doing something, because she's doing something fun. She could care less about you, but because you are doing it, you are paying it on your dime. She's getting free activities to do. And if, right, it's like what is it? Two birds with one stone kind of shit. If she may change her mind, great. She has a man now. If she doesn't, still nothing off her back. You spent money and she had good fun time, and Sometimes she made me get presents. On to the next one in her mind. So yes, it's a win-win for women. Even if women date men she's not into, it's a win-win for women. And that men are done with. Men are tired of that shit. Men don't want to do that anymore.
Or they don't even approach you in the first place. But if they approach you, they are like very cautious. They're trying to be careful. It's almost like they are, I don't even understand it, right? And then when you eventually start talking,
You don't understand it? Are you kidding me? You are part of a generation of women where you have me too'd plenty of men. You have called men dangerous, men creeps. You know, men should stop approaching women. Men should stop catcalling women. Men should stop, being creepy to women. Like calling out men in gyms, shaming men that, would approach women, looking down on men that do approach women. Women have made dating for men, at least the approaching part, very tedious. The approaching part, very dangerous for men. Very embarrassing, right? Very embarrassing for men. Women have made the approaching part very embarrassing for men. So guess what? Men don't want to. Who wants to get embarrassed? Who wants to get embarrassed? Who wants to be called out? Who wants to be labeled a creep? I don't know any man that does. I don't know any man that is dying to be labeled a creep. So these women are part of that generation. So you don't know what? You don't know why? And here's the thing where she said men that are cautious approaching. Those, in my personal opinion, are good men. They just find this is the thing where men do want to date. Men do want to be in relationships. Men do want to get married. Men do want to get committed relationships, especially the good men. Problem is that with years, with so much propaganda, the inundating of all women, all feminist talking points into a man's brain, he's thinking about, oh my God, she's beautiful. I want to talk to her. I want to see if there's anything happening. But like, all these women have told me, stop approaching. I'm a creep, and all these things that, women aren't into you. They're strong, independent. They don't care about you. They don't need you. So maybe I shouldn't do it. So you are creating the very men that you are complaining about, that, you are having to deal with right now. So
walking and everything, they're still cautious, they're still scared. So it's like, what line do you draw between, ensuring that you feel the woman's need to be desired?
The woman's need to be desired. This is a thing where it's, and she's going to say all these bunch of things that you need to do, right? As a man, we need to feel full. We need to fulfill women's need to be desired, i.e. approach, do the approaching, do the courtship, do the chasing. Yet you this is a thing where this is the hypocrisy I'm talking about. So women's need to be desired, yet they themselves condemn men for desiring them. Right? It's constant. Yo, Mr. Smith, what's up, my bro? What's up, my brother? This is the problem with women. Women live in hypocrisy. Women, out of this woman's mouth, women's need to be desired, yet they shame men, okay, that desire them. They bully men that desire them. They call men creeps for desiring them. So guess what that does? Guess what that does? That holds men back from desiring. It holds back good men from desiring. Bad men don't give a shit. Bad men don't give a shit what you say. They don't give a shit about the Me Too thing. They don't give a shit about feminism because they don't care. They will It's a number game. It's a numbers game to them. They don't care about committing to you. They just care about, you know what? If I get a chance to have sex with you, I win. If I don't, on to the next one. But those men, the players, the bad boys, the Pookies, the Ray Rays, they have success. They have success. So they don't give a shit. And they're not looking for long-term commitment because they don't care. They're looking for a fun time, not a long time. So they don't give a shit. But this women's propaganda has hurt good men. Good men listen. Good men, you know what? Don't deal with it. So shit like this that need to be desired, yet the hypocrisy of shaming men for desiring, guess who that's hurting? Good men. Yes, women are a unique form of narcissism indeed. Women are, they definitely are. I don't disagree with that. So it is tiring. It is really tiring when it comes to women's hypocrisies. You know, I don't know. All right. Let's continue.
and respect for her body and her person. Like, it's, I don't know, it's a
And that's the thing where her need to be desired, yet the respect for her body and her person. It's like when I find it funny when we don't talk about this enough, where women are so like they have the right to be highly emotional, right? That during that time of year, during that time of month, right? During their time of month, women are fine with being uncontrollable, right? Or even not even the time of month. Women are. It is allowed or it is acceptable for women to be highly emotional, highly irrational. But men, right? Men must control themselves. Men must control their emotions. Men must be able to highly desire women, right? Highly, really highly desire women. And then also control themselves to respect women's bodies. It's like, you know, it's like you're asking for Superman. You're asking for a man to highly desire a woman, but respect her body. It's like, the hell? This is why women make shit hard. They make shit hard for men.
complicated thing to explain because it's something that it just occurred to me and I'm trying to put it in words. So yeah, it's almost like the masculinity, that boldness is no longer there. They just
The masculinity, the boldness is no longer there. Guess what? Women are killing masculinity. Women are killing masculinity. Women are killing men for being who men are. It's like it's been like that for the dawn. I mean, since feminism, women are literally killing men for being who they are. They are destroying masculinity. So you want to complain about it? I'm sorry. That is the result of women's actions. You want to complain about masculinity not being there? It's your fault. It is women's fault that masculinity is whatever, however it is, right? If women are complaining about masculinity, guess what? It is the result of women's actions, not men. It is not the result of it's not the result of men's actions, because how men were, right? How men were was before feminism. Now it is the result of women's actions, not men. Men have only adapted to it. So we adapted to what the world that women created.
careful, scared, and to themselves. Does that make sense? Am I making any sense? Because that's the only way I can explain it at the moment. If I understand this thing more, I'll explain it again. But let me know what you think.
And this is the thing. It shows you that even women have a hard time really explaining dating. They have a hard time. Guess what? Men have it even harder. And,
Becoming
and this is the thing where it's not men are scared. Men are just tired. Men are tired of women. Men love women. Men are tired of the dating scene. Right? Men are tired of the dating scene. Men are tired of the relationship dynamic. Men are just tired. Men are tired of the men and women dynamic. They are tired of it. It is exhausting. And I will show you. And you've seen it. So all my videos, you're seeing the exhaustion, right? The annoyance, the tiresomeness that women put out, right? They put out into the atmosphere. Okay, dealing with women is tiresome. Oh, but then women say, "Oh, then just go gay." So is gay something you could turn on and off, or are you born with it? I don't know about that. So it's kind of funny with how women go about it. Like Mrs. Smith said, her message is for the good, productive men she doesn't want. Men have adapted to the game women play. Exactly. Good men have adapted to it where they're not bothered by it. They're not falling for it anymore. They're not dealing with it. Bad men have adapted to it like they are circumventing it. They don't give a shit what you say, and they will still go for the attack. So pick your poison. Pick your poison. What do you guys think? All right. So let's look at this craziness. We already seen this video, right? Of a woman complaining about men not approaching, men are not, the dating scene isn't that great. Okay. So she's complaining about it. So we'll deal with it. Let's look at the other videos. So, like I'm saying, are men scared of dating, or are men just tired of it? Let's check this video out. Oh, and this is a 40-minute long video, so I'm going to talk, react, break down, give my opinions while we're watching.
This is why, if you know something like doesn't work for you, don't make any exceptions. This is me already like 3 hours into getting ready. All I have to do is like put on a lip.
3 hours of getting ready. 3 hours. It's like, that's a lot of makeup. It's like there's 3 hours of getting ready, and it's like, seriously, I'm like, you look like a drag queen. It's like 3 hours of getting ready, and you look like a drag queen. And I'm like, this is a problem, right? Women put so much time and effort into getting ready. That's why they say, "Oh, I don't need to do nothing," because I put all my time and effort into getting ready. But it's like, seriously? I'm like, was it that worth it?
Get dressed and I'm gonna be out the door to go on a date, and I'm already giving this guy a chance, which, oh my god, I don't understand why I don't listen to my own advice. I literally don't like the younger ones at all. I don't like men under 40 because
See right there? And you think men are tired of dating, or scared of dating, scared of approaching, or they're just tired of it. Here's a woman that's 3 hours getting ready. All we need is a bar of soap, a bottle of Vaseline, a comb, and we are ready. Exactly. It's like, seriously. I mean, like, and this is a thing where, to be honest, I can understand women taking a good amount of time to get ready, but it's like 3 hours, and honestly, okay. Some women is like, I don't know. It's not that much of a benefit for how much time you'd use to get ready. But this is what I'm saying, is that exactly what I'm saying. So you're not even into the man. You're not even into the man. This is the problem when it comes to dating. And a lot of men are realizing it. Oh, I'm asking you out. I'm going to pay for a date. I'm going to put in the effort. You're not even into me. So what I have to do? I have to now make you into me, right? I have to change your mind so you can be into me. My friends, that is insanity. That is insanity. That is such a hill, right? That's such a mountain to climb on, right? That's such a mountain to climb. I said this before where we have to, and I think a lot of men do understand this. The amount of effort it takes to try to change a woman's mind, she's not even into you, to change her mind to be into you is such an uphill battle. That is why it makes more sense to get with a woman that is actually already attracted to you. So, because to deal with a woman that's already attracted to you, all you're doing is reinforcing her attraction. You're not changing it, right? You're not making her, you're not trying to change her mind into liking you because she already likes you. She's already attracted to you. In this, she's not into you. You have to try to change her mind. And guess what? It is an uphill battle because you have to be on your P's and Q's. You have to be she will look for any red flags, anything to disqualify you. Instead of the other way, if she's already attracted to you, there's more likely than she will just ignore any kind of red flags, thinking it's small. That red flag is small. That red flag is small, so she will ignore small little things. If you have to change her mind, she's not into you already, she will look at every small red flag and give those big ass red flags. And yeah, this is the thing, right? I gotta tell this, a lot of men, we're coming to realize, yeah, just like Mr. Smith said, I'm not in I'm not in the convincing business. Convincing a woman to want to be with you, that is the path of her thinking. She's settling for you. She's settling for you. You're an amazing man. You want to provide. You want to love her. You want to respect her. You want to, you want to be everything for her. You want to treat her like a queen. But, she gave you a chance. She wasn't that attracted to you. She wasn't that into you, So she's settling for you. Wait until the man that she's actually attracted to, actually into, she will leave you.
They all think that they're the prize. But this one made a good proposal. I was like, okay, fine, I'll check it out. And he seemed fine conversationally, so we'll give him a chance. So we're going to Rodeo Drive, and we're going to have a little lunch, going to have drinks, and as I always do, I made a simple request. I was like, can you order me a car? And he was like, oh, well, I was going to order myself an Uber as well. Okay, and that's my problem. How? So all I said,
you see? She's not into him. She's not into him. Yeah. That's how's that her problem? What's his problem is getting her a car. That's his problem. Not her problem, right? It's not her problem getting to the date. It's not her problem. It's his problem. The entitlement. And you wonder why men are tired. And this is the thing. She's going on a date with a younger man. Guess what? Older men are tired of this fucking shit. Older men are tired of this shit. Older men have been there and done that. They're tired of it. They're tired of the entitlement. They're tired of the audacity. They're tired, okay, of the high expectations, low value. This is a woman, even though she's the heavy makeup, I guess she's not bad looking, right? The heavy makeup, but not bad looking. Still single. Now having to go on a date with a younger man. This is the thing. The younger men, they don't know it, right? They haven't experienced it. They haven't gone through the gauntlet, okay? That is women. So they will suffer through it. And even some younger men, they're like, they think like the players. They think like the players. Fuck it, right? I'll deal with it until I can get the ass. If I can't, on to the next one. Older men, it's like, the ass ain't worth it. The ass ain't worth the the annoyance, the chaos, okay? Dealing with the entitlement. Ass isn't worth it. It isn't. So, yeah, this is why this woman is not going on a date with an older man, even though she wants to. She has to go on a date with a younger man.
It was, waiting for him to find a solution, as men should, because that's their job. But he goes, oh,
Waiting for a man to find a solution because that's their job. This is why, okay, I've said it. Men have adapted. Men haven't changed, okay? Women have. Men haven't changed society. Men, right now in 2025, women are in charge. Guess what? Men have only adapted. Men have adapted. All right? You're right. You're right. It's men's job to find a solution. Guess what solutions men have done? MGTOW, they walked away. Red pill, they're smarter now. They ain't dealing with women's BS. Passport, bro. They got their passports and they're leaving this insanity. So yes, men have found solutions to the insanity. So yeah, she's right. Men had to wake up and you know what? Doing better. Hey, what's up? What's up, Jordan? What's up? I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Just watching some TikTok videos.
let me try to figure it out. What's your address? So I give it to him. He's like taking forever to respond. I said, and we're running out of time at this point. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. If it's a problem, I'll order myself one. He goes, yeah, looks like I can only have one active ride at a time. Okay, see you soon. I didn't respond. And he goes, let me know your ETA, smiley face. I'm just gonna like.
I tried to stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. So about 3 days a week. She gave him the address. Yeah. What's up, McCoy? What's up, McCoy? Sure, you can ask whatever. Yo, George. What's up, my brothers? Thank you for all stopping by.
Not respond. And I'm just gonna show up when I feel like it. I said that I was gonna leave 10 minutes ago, but now I'm going to take my sweet time. Literally the only reason why I'm going at this point is because I have put in this much effort into getting ready. It's not gonna go to waste, and I'm gonna go shopping on Rodeo Drive right after because now I feel like I deserve it. We'll see what he has to say, but he is like very much like that's like a level 1 challenge. Like you couldn't order the you couldn't open up your Lyft app. You weirdo. Like
He's the weirdo. He's the weirdo for not getting her a car, not paying for her ride. Yet she couldn't do that. It's like, it's funny with women, okay? It is that only broke women can complain about broke men. It is so insanely funny. Jordan, yeah, I don't really need a banner. Thank you. Only broke women can do that, right? It's like the hypocrisy and delusion. Here's a woman that not ordering her own car, calling another man, insulting another man for not ordering her a car. It's like, are you kidding me? And then you just think, yeah, why are men tired of dating? Maybe this is why. It's like, yes, you are good looking, but guess what? You're still single. It's the thing where most men find most women attractive. But guess what? Why isn't most women in relationships? Exhibit A. It's like this is the thing where it's like, I've said this countless times before. It's not about hating women. It's about talking. It's about understanding women. It's about understanding the status quo that women have created. Guess what? This is the status quo that women have created and men are dealing with.
Figure something out. It's crazy. This is why like I said, I don't go for the young ones. They literally think that they are the prize and they act like it, and it shows. I should have also known because he's an only child, and like, not like knocking only children, because it's not like you choose to be an only child, but a lot of times with men, when they're only child and they're like of a certain background, I'm sorry to say it, I'm not going to say like what it is, but they're treated like little princesses. And I really should have known, like, in my big old age, at this level of experience, I really should know so much better. Again, I've already...
In your big old age, this is what you're still doing. This is like, I swear, this is another video that has added to my point. As women age, they become bigger red flags. Why? Because you got to know, why are they still single? Why are these women still in the dating market? Because they are terrible. They are annoying. They have high expectations, low value. They expect more than they give. Men get very little from these women. They get very little. Just a whole lot of expectations. It is exhausting. It is exhausting. Here's a woman saying, oh, that's why I date older men. Great. This is why she doesn't date younger men. Okay. But where are these older men at? So it's like you only date these older men, what, for fun? Right? For, I don't know, for experiences? And then what? And this is the thing where here's a woman. It's like you are shaming a man that he's not buying you a Lyft. He's not buying you an Uber. And we're going to see another video of, this is why, this is the hard part. This is what, why, the insanity that, why it pushes men to focus on money, because women are all about money. What happened to women being strong and independent? You don't need no man, but he better buy you a Lyft. Yeah. You're so strong and independent, but you know what? You shame him for not getting you a Lyft. Yeah.
Already put in this much time, so I'm just gonna go do what I need to do. It's gonna take him, he's gonna have to make up for it if he like ever wants to see me again after this, because in my mind I've like already written him off. Like, you can't solve this simple of a problem. Can you imagine if I had like a real problem? What is he gonna say? Get your shit out of luck, like, figure it out yourself. No, that's your job. Like what am I here for?
Exactly, George. Exactly. Yo, why? What's up, my brother? Exactly. This is the thing where, just like George said, black men were talked about for a few months because some of them were skipping college for the trades because women wanted fast money. I've said this before. The status quo, how the landscape is, it is because of women. It is because of women. Women don't understand that, how men adapt, or how men have to adapt. It is because of women's insanity. So men just do what they can do. Men do what they do. Going through college, okay? Guess what? He won't have the money until late. Unless he's going into, like, I don't know, working at Google and shit. Most men don't. So he's not coming out the gate 6 figures. And no wonder why this woman dates older men, because here's the thing. In general, most men don't reach a 6-figure income until late 40s, maybe in the 50s. Most men don't even see 6 figures. So if a man does reach a 6-figure income or 6-figure net worth, he's usually in his 40s and 50s. So guess why a lot of men are skipping college? Because they have to get started. They have to build something. They have to be someone already outside the gate. They have to. If men are not doing like illegal shit for fast money, they have to do the trades. They have to, skip college and work right away. Get that experience already so they can build the finances so women like this aren't looking down on them. That is the adaptation. That is the men trying to solve a problem. But doing that is just, honestly, it's gonna burn out men. It's gonna hurt men as well. But that's how it is. That's men are trying their best, okay, to accommodate women's insanity. And that's how men are. We are trying our best to accommodate women's insanity.
It's crazy. Yeah. So, if you have like a rule on things, like one of mine is usually like I don't go for the ones under 40 for me personally because of my age and what I expect. And also like
I'm assuming, okay, she may be in her early 30s, early to mid 30s. That's what I'm assuming.
income level wise, like usually it's best like 40 and up. Don't take the chances. It's a lot of times it's going to be a waste of your time. I'm in such a bad mood now. Okay, so I just said that I would get the Uber, and so I go to order it, and thank God, like right at the same time of me ordering the Uber, he goes, "Wait, actually, can we go to this restaurant instead?" And it was one that yesterday we had already established, like I'm more about the vibe. I'm not really there to like eat. And I made that pretty clear. He picks like the initial spot that I was kind of like, are we in that kind of a mood? It's like some like Indonesian restaurant, which sounds delicious, but I'm trying to go there like with girlfriends and like enjoy my time and eat good food. I'm not trying to like sit there and whatever. So
What the hell is dating nowadays? What the hell? What's the point of... What's the point of dating? You're eating, you're enjoying the vibe, you're enjoying the mood. It's like, I swear to God, it's like women make dating shitty. Literally hearing what she's saying. Literally hearing what God, it's like, this is the thing where it's like I gotta play it back.
So I go to order it, and thank God, like right at the same time of me ordering the Uber, he goes, "Wait, actually, can we go to this restaurant instead?" And it was one that yesterday we had already established, like I'm more about the vibe. I'm not really there to like eat. And I made that pretty clear. He picks like the initial spot that I was kind of like, are we in that kind of a mood? It's like some like Indonesian restaurant, which sounds delicious, but I'm trying to go there like with girlfriends and like enjoy my time and eat good food. I'm not trying to like sit there and whatever.
I swear to God. And you wonder why men are tired, right? You wonder why men are tired. So you're not going there to like eat good food, enjoy your time when you're going on a date with this man? It's like, I swear, women, I love this woman. McCoy, you're crazy. This is the thing where women are, I swear, women are using dates with men as like a fucking show. It's like it's like I don't know, an interview process where, you know what, this is like, you're interviewing for Google, Facebook, or like, I don't know, some fucking crazy ass big company where you gotta, it's not having a good time. It's not enjoying your time. It's not, enjoying the vibe. No, it's like strict fucking, you better interview, you gotta be strict. You have to answer these interview questions. Like, you're making dating hellish. My PS5 is, but this is the thing. Men are finding, you know what? Fuck this shit. There's other shit that's, are more enjoyable than going on a date with a woman that doesn't even want to go on a date with you. Literally, men are going on dates with women who do not want to go on dates with them. They're going on dates with the men, like I said, to either have an experience, get shit paid for them, get simp for them, get validation from them, or you know what? Maybe you can change their mind. Go, do that uphill battle to try to change a woman's mind.
I just said LOL, and we're ghosting this man. And at this point, I don't care if I got ready. I'm just gonna go do other things today. But that's so crazy that I even wasted the time getting ready. Yeah, please, please learn from my idiotic mistakes of not following my own rules. Do not ignore the rules that you have. You have them for a reason. They're from previous experiences that you obviously don't want to experience again. So literally, oh, I hope this man has a nice little lunch by himself. This is why.
So you're ghosting him. And then you wonder why men are tired. What's the point, right? What's the point? What's the point? It's like, and this is a thing where, you know, women wonder why men are like trying to gauge where, like asking women, what do you want to do? And women complaining about that men aren't planning. How the fuck can you plan for women like this? How can you plan out a fucking thing for women like this? How can you? I mean, yeah, she probably is out of his league. She said, you know, he's young, you know, but it's like, you know, I guess it's great, you know. This is why she dates older men, because the, you know, I don't know. I just think shit like this makes it insane. This is why men are tired of, because all this expectations, all this entitlement, and what do men get? What do men get? Oh, her time, her fucking time. Great, that's enjoyable. You think a woman like this is fun to be around? I don't think so. And this is the problem with a lot of women. They don't see, is a woman like this, does she seem fun to be around? I don't think so. I honestly don't. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, and I saw a comment, okay? A woman said that. He could have used Uber for you and got a lift for himself. Women are selfish. This is a thing where, what happened to the day where men can pick up women, right? Men can pick women up. Oh, men are dangerous. I can't get, I can't have, get my address. Bitch, who's he sending? Where is he sending the lift to? To your address. So really, you're still giving him your address. It's like, I swear to God, it's annoying. It is what you make it. McCoy, hey, go for it. Her, go for it if you want. Right there. McCoy, you are a saint if you can deal with women like this. I wouldn't call this woman fun. I call them entitled, selfish, spoiled. Maybe those are fun, but not in my opinion. But what do you guys think? Bro, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. All right. Let's move on to another woman. All right. Let's move on to another. Once you get them in the bedroom, they're worth. Yo, McCoy, he's a player. This is what I'm saying, right? That is the player mentality. Who gives a shit about her personality? And that's exactly what I've been talking about. The types of men it affects, okay? Good men and players. The good men, they listen and they adapt to it. They either don't deal with it. The players, they don't give a shit. They will deal with your insanity until they can hit it and quit it. It's hard being a virgin. Why should I care? Society is feeling crappy. I understand that women's feelings don't matter. I mean, yeah, yeah. And you know what? That is how the players, the Pookies, the Chads, Tyrones can compliment. What is it? Can deal with women. They don't care, right? They will look past it for the the prize. They are the walking zombies we have to fight off to find the right one for us. Guys, you're crazy. Yeah, but I get it. I see that. All right. All right, let's check out this clip.
From a date, and I want to talk about it. So this is actually the second date with this guy. The first time we went to dinner and the vibes were there, everything was good, and we text for like 2 to 3 weeks after that, but it kind of like fizzled out. So I hit him up this weekend and I was like, hey, we should do
Fizzled out as in she stopped texting. She stopped being interested.
something or whatever, because our birthday is like 2 days apart, so we were already planning to do something, but it didn't end up happening. So he was like, okay, yeah, let's do something this weekend. I'm so glad you hit me up. So we end up going to a nice restaurant, and then after the restaurant we did the escape room. We worked so well together, like, y'all, for one, at the restaurant the vibes were there. It wasn't like any awkward moments. We did really well. Mind y'all, we drove an hour out, so even on the drive here, nothing was awkward. The vibe was pretty good, or whatever the case is. So then when we went to the escape room, we worked so fucking well together. We were literally seconds from breaking out of the damn room, and we was doing the hardest room that they got. So in my head, I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, why did I stop, like, responding to him? Like, why did I stop responding to his text messages? He seemed so cool. I am a firm believer.
So this is the thing where on the second date, everything is clicking well, right? Great date, great dinner, great activity afterwards. Seems great, right? Seems nice. The man is hitting all cylinders, okay? She's liking him. She's into it. So that's amazing, right? Your things are going well. Like she said, they're connecting. They are, very things are going smoothly.
Believer that sometimes you just have to let people talk and they'll tell on themselves. So you can tell that he's like well off or whatever the case is. And on the ride back, mind y'all, we were an hour away from my house. So on the way back, all he wanted to talk about was like business, stock market, investing, like elevating to the next level. And nothing is wrong with that. Nothing is wrong with that. But I noticed that he was doing the same exact thing on our first date and when we were texting, like for example, I would say, hey, so what do you like to do for fun? And he'll say, I don't have time for fun. I'm always so busy. I gotta work to get to the next level. He even told me I don't listen to music. I only listen to business podcasts.
And that is the problem. This is why I do all these videos. I'm giving you, okay, video proof of the insanity that men have to deal with. I'm giving you video proof straight from the woman's mouth. Video proof. He's after his bag. He's ambitious. Okay? He's trying to create something for himself. He's trying to create something for himself and possibly the partner that he will be with, his future family. He's ambitious. But I've said this before. Women are fake with that shit. They say they want an ambitious man, but they can't fucking handle it. They can't handle it. This is why so many men say women want men at the finish line when he's done with his ambition, when he's already 6 figures deep, where he's like almost retired. That's when women want him. Women saying that, oh, I want a man that's ambitious is a fucking lie. It's flowery words, okay? To not sound like a fucking gold digger. So think about this. It sounds nicer to say, I want a man with ambition rather than I want a man that's a millionaire. It leads to the same thing, right? Hopefully in her eyes. It leads to the same thing. But to a woman, she's thinking, oh, you know what? Saying ambitious is nicer. It doesn't make you look bad. But this is the problem. Women cannot handle ambitious men. In my personal opinion, I love stocks. I love investing. I love trying to make money. I love trying to build my wealth. And essentially, I mean, here's the thing where maybe I'm boring. All I do is make money, okay? Try to make money, try to build my wealth, and maybe do some geeky shit. That's it. That's literally it. I mean, guess what? When you're trying to build something, you're not going to have a whole lot of time for anything else. And essentially, you are being laser focused on building that thing. I swear, if you listen to like millionaires, even six-figure men, they will tell you to get where they're at, they had to be laser focused. They had to be disciplined. Women don't give a shit about that. They don't care about the journey. They don't care about ambition. They care about the results. That is it. So they don't want to deal with a man that has to laser focus on building himself. No, because she already wants him built. Because women do not want to build with men. At least in today's day and age, in 2025, in the last decade or two or three, women do not want to build with men. They don't want to go through the hardships. They don't want to go through the ups and downs. They don't want to deal with a man that only thinks about making money, only thinks about trying to level up, because it's boring to her. It's not exciting to her, right? She wants a man that's already built so he can go to Fiji, go to Hawaii, buy her fucking Gucci, buy her LV, like take her to trips, take her to, I don't know, Papanos or fucking, I don't know, Budokan or fucking any of these 5-star restaurants all over the fucking world. She doesn't care about you, blood, sweat, and tears to get to that position. She doesn't. And that is the insanity. I ain't buying shit. But that's the thing, right?
Mind y'all, I don't think anything is wrong with this, but it kind of gets boring after a while hearing that shit. Like, bro, you don't want to have no fun. Like,
exactly. I swear, women. I've said this. I give you video proof. I'm not just saying shit out of my mouth just to fucking say shit, just to hate on women. No. Okay? I'm giving you video proof out of the women's mouth. I've said it countless times before. The most harmful, most dangerous emotion a woman can have, it will fuck up a man's life, is boredom. If she is bored, she will leave you. She will divorce you. She will cheat on you. She will abuse you. She will verbally abuse you, maybe even physically abuse you. She will destroy your world if she is bored. She wouldn't give a shit about you if she's bored. Boredom is the most dangerous emotion for a woman. Bar none. I believe boredom is the most dangerous. Women thrive on chaos. Women love the drama. So boredom, this is how the players can get women. This is how the Chads, the Tyrones, the Pookies, the Ray Rays, this is the key to getting women for these men. They know how to keep women guessing, keep women entertained. They know how to do it. Other men, we can't do it, right? I'm not good at that. I can't, I don't know how to fight chaos with chaos. I don't know how to give women drama, stir emotion up, make her like fucking go crazy for me. No, be obsessed with me. I don't know how to fucking do that. Okay? But guess what? This is what she's dealing with, right? This is the insanity that men have to deal with. Here's a man that is he's going on a date with her. She's saying going on a date with him is fun. It's amazing. It's great. They're clicking. They're connecting. But you know what? Because his mindset that he's focused, laser focused on building himself up. All he's focusing on is building himself up because he wants to have that stable future. He wants to be that 6-figure man that women constantly, say they want. 6-figure, 7-figure man. But because he's so laser focused on that, he's too boring for her. The fucking entitlement. Right? That last video, right? Oh, this young man can't get me an Uber. I'm gonna ghost him. This young man can't get me an Uber. I'm gonna ghost him. That's why I go with 40-year-old men. Here's a woman that, oh, this man only cares about money. I ain't into him. This here is the insanity that men have to deal with. The hypocrisy, the delusion, the chaos, what the hell I'm gonna do, right? What the hell am I doing?
There's no exciting elements in your life. There's nothing else that we can talk about. Like we can't relate on any other type of level. Like I get it, but baby, this is my off day. I don't want to think about work and having to pivot and get to the next level and all this.
Men, okay? Men with ambition, okay? Men trying to build shit, right? Men trying to level up, men trying to be the best version of himself. He doesn't have a fucking off day. That's the thing. Men don't have the luxury, all right? Men that want to be the best version of themselves, men that want to level up, be financially successful, be successful. He doesn't have the luxury of having an off day. Okay? Not a good off day, not a full off day. His off day, right? His off day is spending time with this bitch. That's his off day. Okay? The ungratefulness, the entitlement. His off day is trying to take her out to give her a fun experience, to give her a good time. But here's this woman saying, oh, you don't have enough off days. You don't have enough, I don't know, fucking other hobbies. You don't have, you don't do other shit. That's the entitlement. He's using his off day to give this woman, okay, and a good enough time he can do, right? And a fun time, a great time. And here's a woman that, you know what? Oh, you're boring, right? You don't do enough. Great that you're trying to level up and be financially great and stable, but you know what? You're boring. You're not doing enough. That's the problem. It's never enough. It's tiring with shit like this. So many modern women, it's never enough. It is never enough.
Shit, like it just get a little boring. Cool, but that wasn't the icing on the cake. Let me tell you what was though. So mind you, I said this is my second date with him. So I had asked him, I said, hey, so do you believe in like getting women flowers? He was like, well, yeah, I only get women flowers when they deserve them. And I asked him this because this is the second date and I noticed that he didn't bring any flowers the first time. But I'm not going to hold you. Bringing flowers on a first date is not a requirement for me. It's not like you're not going to get X'd off because you didn't bring me any flowers. I just think it's a nice gesture. So I say like, oh, okay, well, yeah, this is like our second date and my birthday just passed. I was, expecting like some flowers, but it's cool or whatever. And I was like, but what does a woman have to do to deserve flowers? It was just like, I just personally don't think that every woman deserves flowers. I think that a man showing up to a date with flowers is like simp behavior. And then he was saying like, when you date people, you're dating to get to know people. And why would he bring someone flowers that he's not even sure if they're going to even make it to the next level or whatever the case is? So I'm just letting him talk away.
Very logical. Here's a woman, okay? Already, this is the thing. She already stopped talking to him already, okay? After the first date, she already stopped talking to him. She cut him off. She slowly ghosted him. until she felt like she wanted to call back. Very unstable already. Now, after the second date, in her mind, this man is already boring to her. In her mind, okay? In her mind, he's already boring to her. So now, this man who's boring to her, this man who she pretty much almost ghosted, needs to bring her flowers, needs to simp for her, needs to go the extra mile for her. After he's already giving her a great date by the sound of it, okay? By what she said, it sounded like a great date from her words, okay? And now he needs to give her flowers. When in her mind, she probably does not want to see this guy after this date. Or maybe even after another date. She's already unsure about this man. So now this is what I'm saying. She wasn't into him. This is the uphill battle, right? This is the business, okay, of convincing. Exactly what Mr. Smith said. Why must men be in the business of convincing women? This man put in the effort first date, put in more effort second date, and now he still needs to put even more effort. And here's a woman that's already thinking he's boring, borderline on ghosting him the first time, thinking he's boring the second time, and now wanting flowers from him, thinking that he needs to bring her flowers. Why do you think men are tired of dating? Why? Why do you think men are tired? Because it's shit like this. It is tiring. Literally, what is it? I forgot the guy who pushes the boulder right up the hill, right? Phyllis? I forgot. But it's literally a man having to push a boulder up a fucking hill, dealing with women. It's insane. They don't, right? The players, the Pookies, no. These guys don't. But guess what type of men do, right? The men that women are attracted to don't need to do this. Don't need to bring flowers. Don't need to go through such an extra effort. But guess what? The type of men that need to go through extra effort is the men women are not attracted to. Those are the men. Here's the man she's not attracted to. Now maybe he seems like a good guy. He seems like, you know what? He has, puts on a decent date. Okay. But she's probably not that into him.
Whatever. He digging himself in a hole. And my thing is I'm not finna be arguing with no man on why I deserve some fucking flowers. It remind me so much of the people, the men that be saying like, why do we have to celebrate Valentine's Day? Why do I have to buy you flowers? They're gonna die as soon as I buy them for you. I don't give a fuck if them bitches was dead the second you put them in my hand. I want you to do it because it's just a nice gesture and it makes me happy. So
makes you happy. It's a nice gesture. Selfishness. Pure selfishness. I'm not saying that, you know what, bringing flowers ain't great. But this is the thing where I'm building this narrative. She practically almost ghosted him the first time by her own words, right? She kind of cut off the texting and talking. She pretty much almost ghosted him until she figured she wants to bring it up again. Second date, she's already viewing this man as boring. And now, pure selfishness that, oh, I should get it. I deserve it. It's like, why? You are on the verge of pretty much ghosting the man or not caring about the man. Okay, not even wanting to deal with the man. So what's the point of this is a thing where men cut their losses, right? Men are not trying to go the extra mile for women that would not even give a shit about them. This is the thing. Dating for women is just fucking using men. It really is. Okay? You're not into these men, but you're just hoping to drain as much as you can from these men until you can't drain anymore, right? You can't drain anything anymore. You want to get as much as you can. The validation, okay? The entertainment, the experience, the money, as much as you can from that man until he can't give you any more.
He dug himself in a hole, and it's so crazy because that conversation didn't come up until 5 minutes before he was about to drop me off. We could have went a little bit further, but you done dug yourself in a fucking hole. So I just got.
And this is the thing where, like I said, this is why men are tired. Men are tired. It's like, okay, he dug himself in a hole because he didn't buy you flowers that you think you deserve. You know, this is the thing where I bought women flowers, but I bought it when we're in a date, when we're in a relationship. I do not buy flowers for women that I'm not in a relationship with. Why makes you deserve that? We're not exclusive. We're not in a committed relationship. You don't deserve it. This is the thing where only women thinking that they are the prize, thinking that they're better than men. Stop it with that shit. I guarantee you, he paid for the whole fucking date. I guarantee you that. He planned the whole date, paid for the whole date. Sounds like he drove her home too. It's like, seriously, you are so entitled. That is McCoy for you. What do you guys think? Man, I think I'm hitting with all these videos, right? They're proving my fucking point. And that's what I'm saying, where I'm not just spewing shit to spew shit. I'm giving you video proof, right? Straight from the women's mouth, not mine, right? I'm not spewing it. I'm not giving you the crap. I'm not telling you it. I'm showing you it, right? There, right? That's what I want to really emphasize. It's not about hating women. It's about recognizing the hypocrisies, the delusions, the insanities, the chaos, okay, of women. Please guys, please like and subscribe if you guys haven't. It's helpful, right? Thank you guys. Please help me push my content out. Thank you everyone for stopping by. You guys are all amazing. All right, let's check out this video.
My cousin, she told me one thing that changed my entire mindset of dating. My past me thinking like, if I miss a guy who can treat me well, who can pay attention to detail and always care about me, so then that's someone that I'm looking for. But she told me this: why your requirements so basic, man? Like, it's the basic of everything. If a guy cannot provide you those things, he not deserve to even step into your life. So I asked her, so what my requirements should be? She told me, you need to look at how the guy treat you, as well as the planning for your future. Like, what he gonna do to make your future and his future be better, and what action he actually put into that. That's the main thing. That's the most important thing. Not because he treat you well, not because he's paid attention, not because he caring. That's the most basic thing that a guy can do in order to step into your life. My cousin, she told me one.
Why I said this is why the wall is undefeated. This is a thing where now this is a thing where I want to say that women have turned dating relationship very transactional. Being a guy that loves, respects a woman isn't enough, right? It's basic. But if it's so basic, why do most women not get it? Right? Why do most women not get that? I don't know. Yeah, if it's so basic, you would think all women get that, but they don't. Okay, so it doesn't seem like that's basic. Okay, getting a man that loves and respects women ain't that basic. Okay, or that treat women well isn't that basic. But whatever. I agree. I agree with Mr. Smith. It should be illegal for women to give advice to other women. I should be able to call the FBI or CIA. I agree 100%. Women shouldn't give advice to other women. They're terrible role models. I've done a video on that. This is a thing where you wonder why. Okay, you give power to men that I've said this before, where why I promote being a good man but a provider, because here's the thing: the man that makes the money has the power, plain and simple. Because here's the thing: we have all these women expected on a man to provide. Okay, fine, you expect it, but guess what? That expectation, right, comes with responsibilities, comes with consequences, comes with like requirements. You obey, plain and simple. You want a man, okay? You want a man to provide for you, right? You want a man to better your future as well as his future. Guess what? You obey. You follow the lead. You follow his lead. Right? You don't want 50-50, okay? You don't want 50-50. You want him to better your future. Okay, cool. You obey him. Right? Submissive. You follow his lead. This is the thing where supposedly women are stronger than ever, okay? They're strong and independent, but you know what? They want a man to provide for them, take away their adult responsibilities. Okay, cool. Then you follow his lead. Go back to old school mentality, right? He's the fucking leader. He's the head of the household. He's providing for you. Okay? That's what women want. That's how it is. That's what. Let's break it down.
Thing that changed my entire mindset of dating. My past me thinking like, if I miss a guy who can treat me well, who can pay attention to detail, and always care about me, so then that's someone that I'm looking for.
Wait, what? Let's play that again.
My cousin, she told me one thing that changed my entire mindset of dating. My past me thinking like, if I miss a guy who can treat me well, who can pay attention to detail, and always care about me, so then that's someone that I'm looking for. But she told me this: why your requirements so basic, man?
If it's so basic, how many men treat you well? How many men pay attention to detail? Right? How many men love and respect you? How many? If it's so basic, it's like women's ideals of basic is it should be already. It's like, do you understand what basic is? Because do all men love and respect you? Do all men pay attention to detail? Do all men treat you well? Not really. Not really. So it's not. This is a thing with women saying the bar's in hell. Okay, because you know, if a man pays, because this is the thing where then not all men do that. Okay, not all men are good fathers. Not all men are, you know, good husbands. Not all men will treat you well. Not all men will love and respect you. That is not where the bar starts. Okay, I don't think so. Because if it was, why aren't all men doing it? They're not. I think the all bar starts just being, you know, a respectful human being. That's it. Now, once you go into dating, well, that's the next level. Okay, because it's very, when it comes to dating, I think it's a different beast. I really do. I think that a lot of women think that they just deserve, right? They deserve flowers. They deserve to be courted. They deserve chivalry. They deserve gentleness. They just deserve it. They deserve to be treated well. For what? Just because you're a woman, right? You deserve a man to treat you well. No, you don't. You don't. Women forget, or women can't comprehend. You have to earn it. You have to earn it. Because if you deserve it, then all women will be treated well. They don't. They don't. That's not how it is. Men understand the concept of earning it because men have to. I mean, we have the select few men, the players, the bad boys, the highly attractive men. Yeah, they don't earn nothing, but they essentially, one, know how to manipulate. Two, the attractive ones, they fall into the sphere of, you know, women's power, right? Being attractive. So they don't have to. But in general, most men, they have to earn it. They have to earn whatever they can get. They have to earn the love. They have to earn the respect. Men have to earn it. So men understand that. Women seem to not be able to grasp. I have to earn it. I should be able to get it already. I should be treated well. I should be, men should fall in love with me. Men should do, no, you have to fucking earn it. Once, there's no going back.
Like, it's the basic of everything. If a guy cannot provide you those things, he not deserve to even step into your life.
I kind of think it's funny. Women always, their dating advice or their dating knowledge, they know what men need to do. I rarely, if ever, hear what women, what's the basic for women? What's the basic for women? Because to be honest, do women treat men well? I don't think so. Do women pay attention to details for men? I don't really think so. Okay, because if they do, they don't do many things that will make a man happy, or they don't focus on it. Do women really pay attention to detail? Not in the way that benefits men.
So I asked her, so what my requirements should be? She told me, you need to look at how the guy treat you as well as the planning for your future. Like what he gonna do to make your future and his future be better. And what action he actually put into that.
Now, it's not like I disagree with it. I mean, a man, I do fall into the support of, you know, providership. Okay. So I understand that, you know, you should be able to provide a better future for the woman you love. I agree to that. And I support that. But you also think about this. Okay, cool. If you can do that for this woman, you can do it for another woman. Right? So let's say hypothetically, let's say older men. All right. Let's say older men. Let's say the men that are in their 40s, 50s, whatever. Okay. If you can do it for this woman, you can do it for a woman that's better looking than her. You can do it for a woman that's younger than her. Because here's the thing. Fine, that's her standards. Why do we not understand that men have standards as well? So if he can do it for you, he can do it for another woman that may be younger or more attractive. So guess what? You just lost out on a man that treated you well and paid attention to detail, loved you and all that stuff, because you wanted a man that will make your future better. Cool. That's cool. But guess what? That man wants something as well. So now he has high standards. He has standards. So if you don't fit it, now what? Now what? This is the problem with a lot of women where they don't understand that, okay, cool. You want what you want. Yeah, you want the type of man you want. What does he want? What does that man want? You have these dating advice, these hot takes on men. Right? Men should do this, men should do that. Great. But what does the man that can do that, what does he want? Do you fit that? Because if you fit it, you should have it, right? Don't you have it? Because you don't have that man. You don't have that man. Now what? Now what is it? You're single, right? And you're probably chronically single because you can't attain the man that fits your standards. Then you'll hit the wall. And it gets worse. It doesn't get easier with age. especially for women. You're not going to get a man, right, with that can better your future as you get older. So, yeah, you want to have the standards you have? Cool. You're going to suffer for it too.
That's the main thing. That's the most important thing. Not because he treat you well, not because he's paid attention, not because he caring. That's the most
Not because he treats you well, not because he paid attention, not because he's caring. No, that's not enough. That's not enough. That's basic. So basic that you don't have it. You can't find a man that could do at least that. Right? You're still single, right? So basic, you don't even got that. Now you want to add more to it. This is why you don't listen to women. Because now you just made your... This is the problem where women constantly make their dating pool even smaller. It's already small because of whatever women's other standards are. Now they purposely make it even smaller.
basic thing that a guy can do in order to step into your life. My cousin
And this is why women are suffering in dating. High expectations, low value. Here's a woman that is average at best. She's average. Average. This is the problem with average women. Most people are average, including women. Now you have these high expectations. He has to treat you right. He has to love you, respect you, pay attention to detail, be caring, be a loving husband, should be a loving father. He has to better your future along with his future. You think you qualify for that man? It's like this is the thing where a lot of women kind of neglect it or don't want to do anymore. Why not work with a man? Why not you both better your future together? That's partnership. I've said this before where, I mean, I prefer to be a provider, but here's the thing. I think most people do not qualify for it. Most men can't handle the responsibility of providing, right? The leadership. Most women can't handle the responsibility of being provided for. Okay? You have to be submissive. You have to be someone worth being provided for. So I believe most people qualify for 50-50. However you shape it, okay? However you shape 50-50, but true 50-50. You're both contributing. You're both building together, right? You're building your empire together, right? You're both bettering your future together. You're both contributing. You're both loving each other, both caring about each other, both, being there for each other, both bettering each other's future together, right? You work hard, he work hard. Combine that shit. Women have forgot that mindset to build with a man. I'm sorry, average women, that's how you go about, getting a better future. Because more likely, as an average woman, you qualify for an average man. An average man. For an average man to build a better future, okay? Plus, where he's not, turn into someone who's have higher standards himself, okay? God forbid you deal with a man that has a high standard, you don't qualify for him. So get a man that's average himself. You're average. You both build together, right? You both create a better future together. That is how it should work. That is how it should be going about. But women have forgotten that mindset because women are fucking lazy. Women are selfish. They don't want to build shit with any man. Especially the average women, it is delusional. They don't want to build with men. They want what the above average women want. They want a man that's already built. They want a man that takes away their adult responsibilities. They want a man to give them the selfish life, the easy life, the lazy life. Well, average women will be suffering for that. So, what do you think? All right, let's do another one. Let's do another one. See, I'm liking these dating videos, right? Because it just gives me more material, gives me more credence, some concrete, okay, that shows you the insanity of women, of what women are dealing with, okay, from the status quo they have created, okay. Women are dealing with the dating environment that they themselves have created. Let's check this one out. It's a long one, about 4 minutes, so I'm going to react to it while I'm watching it. So, why am I 30 years old and have never been in a relationship? That is the insanity right there. I've said this before, where dating for women is easy, yet women consistently fail at it. When you play a game on easy mode and you still fail, there's something wrong with you.
Today, I finally got the answer as to why I'm 30 years old and I've never been in a committed relationship before. Mind you, I have come up with so many different conclusions as to why this is the case, and honestly, none of that even matters after what I'm about to share with you. And honestly, you can take what I'm saying with a grain of salt, because this is going to be a pretty spiritual, maybe woo-woo answer, but I don't care, because I'm a very spiritual person and I feed into this like no other, so it makes sense to me. And I'm sharing this for...
You know, I gotta say, I think one of the detriments of women, why women are their own worst enemy, is being spiritual instead of logical. Because it's funny, it goes along with, like, you know, repeating the same things over and over again, expecting different results. So many women judge things base things off of energy, chemistry, spirituality, right? Some other fucking hocus pocus shit. Instead of going through life logical, analytical, right? Smart, wise. No, they're fucking spiritual. And you wonder why women are losing. You wonder why women are suffering. They play at recruitment level difficulty plus cheat codes, and they still fail. Women have the cheat codes. They're beauty. Women have the cheat code, okay? Women are on easy mode. The cheat code, their beauty. Men are simps. Men easily fall for women. Yet they still fucking fail.
Are in their 20s, 30s, and beyond who've never been in a relationship either, who might be looking for an answer, because this honestly made so much sense to me after reading it, and I want to share it with you. So all of the information that I'm about to share is coming from my Destiny Matrix. The catch to this, though, is that you do have to use ChatGPT to get these responses, and I know some people are not fans of ChatGPT, so if you're not a fan of ChatGPT, then this method will not work for you. But basically all you have to do is go in and ask for it to go through each part of your Destiny Matrix in depth with you. You're going to have to give it your full name at birth, where you were born, what time you were born, and obviously your date of birth. And then once you do that, chat is going to break down every single part of your chart with you and go through every single area of your life. And it's really creepy how accurate it is. But anyways, back to the topic at hand here, relationships and love. As someone who is 30 years old and has never been in a committed relationship, as someone who has always struggled in the area of love and relationships. So according to my Destiny Matrix, I'm a life path 7. And what this means is love for someone like me has never been just about having someone. I'm wired to crave something sacred and not convenient. And that has been me my entire life. I have never felt...
And yet, I guarantee you ain't a virgin. I guarantee it. So, this is the insanity of women. It's like, this is why I said, how about be logical, right? How about be logical instead of, you know, hocus pocus spiritual? Because here's the thing. So you are someone who try to build deeper connections with people. Okay, fine. Yet I guarantee you're not a virgin. So you want to build deeper connections with people, but you give your bodies to people that you haven't built deep connections with, or you build deep connections with people. You're giving your body to them, but you didn't get no relationship out of it. Great. That solves the problem. That gets you the results you want. Yeah.
Right? Just getting into a relationship because everyone else is, because I should be in a relationship. I physically cannot allow myself to get with someone just because I should be. So just seeing that.
Now, here's the thing, right? I'm assuming, okay, I don't know this woman from a lick of dirt, okay? I'm assuming she's not a virgin, okay? Because balance of probability, you know, most women aren't. Now, again, I'm going off the basis that she isn't, okay? So my argument, my train of thought, whatever, is based on that. But it's like, it's kind of talking in general, not necessarily even at this woman in general, because this is the problem with a lot of women. They want to build deeper connections. They don't want to be just in any relationship, okay? Even if they could be in a relationship, they don't want to just be in any kind of relationship, right? Be with any man. Cool. I don't disagree to if women don't want to just jump into any relationship. Okay, cool. But here's the insanity to that, where it's not logical, okay? And this is why I said it's better off if women are more logical than fucking spiritual, because it's more logical, okay, that yes, you shouldn't jump into just any kind of relationship, okay, just because. But how could you have given your body to men that you got no relationship from, even though in your mind you just don't want to jump into any relationship with just any man, yet you would give your body to just any man that you don't even have a committed relationship with? Where's the logic in that? Sounds very fucking stupid, because here's the thing. The problem is that women devalue their fucking body. They don't give a shit. Their body to them is fucking trash, right? But okay, commitment, right? Commitment to them, that's like a higher level. It's like, what? Your body should be a temple. Your body should be more valuable than, you know, your time. It should be. Because a man is entering your fucking body. He's throwing off your pH level, right? He's potentially even giving you, could be STDs, could be pregnancy. That is more valuable than your time. So if you can give your body to men that you are not in relationship with, just any Tom, Dick, and Harry, right? That you're not in relationship with, but God forbid you get into a relationship with just any man. Doesn't make sense to me.
That written out is so validating, because it's like, okay, these feelings that I've been having for my entire life are for a reason. But here's the kicker. 7s are often late bloomers in love. Why? Because they usually can't fall in love until they trust themselves fully, shed external expectations, and stop tolerating crumbs just to feel chosen.
It's like a whole lot of mumbo jumbo. Trust themselves fully. What? Maybe I'm too stupid, right? Maybe I'm too stupid. They truly have fixed the game, yet we are still winning, and we are the ones. Shed external expectations. What's external expectations? Just shed expectations? Stop tolerating crumbs. I guess. I know what that one is. But it's like, here's the thing where, again, you can't fall in love, okay, until you stop tolerating crumbs. But you can give your bodies to people, to men that gives you crumbs. Yeah, that makes sense.
And stop tolerating crumbs just to feel chosen. If I was able to summarize my entire love life, it would be these 3 bullet points. And mind you too, I always tell ChatGPT before giving me certain answers to not go off of anything that I've ever told it before. And so, moral of the story with that is, you're single because your soul refuses to settle for half love. I mean, really, I could not have said it better myself. And it just explains that I'm missing the number 2 in my matrix, which means that I have to learn how to receive love instead
of... I agree. Like Mrs. Smith said, women love witchcraft and astrology. And now they're using chat GBT to feed into their witchcraft, into their astrology, into their dating matrix. It's like, god damn, it's like, just listen to men then, right? I mean, like, you get better advice if you actually listen to men. You get that's why I feel it. I think women would benefit more from men's dating advice, from men's opinions than men do. I think women would benefit more from men's advice than men would benefit, because women have power, right? In the dating market, in my opinion, right? Let's exclude the top 20% of men, right? Let's exclude those, because those men have power, right? The top 20% of men, they have power. But women in general, they are the ones who have the power. Women in general are the ones who have the power in dating, in relationships, in love. They are the ones who have the power. So with the power, makes more sense if you listen to actual logical advice, i.e. shit from men, you benefit more.
Over efforting for it or guarding against it, which that is what I've done my entire life, and I'm currently working through that. You attract intense or unavailable people because they reflect your own unspoken fear. Will I ever actually be met where I am? I can't make this up. Like, I have not said these things to chat before. And then finally, what all this means: love isn't off my timeline. It's on a rare, high quality timeline. It will come through a soul mirror, not a fixer upper. So
great. Okay. Love is on a rare, high quality timeline. This is a thing where only women want rarity, in a sense that they don't understand how hard it is. So you want something that's rare. Cool. At 30, that rarity will probably get you to 35, 40. And if that's, this is a thing where I just think that only women think that there's any, it's an admirable thing to get into a relationship once you're in your later years. It's not desirable.
Basically what I'm trying to say through this entire video is that the reason why I am 30 years old and I've struggled with relationships, I've never been in a committed relationship before, is because in my birth chart, like, it literally says that I am a late bloomer in love. But they even...
Personal opinion, okay? I don't know this woman, so she believes what she believes in. My personal opinion, why women are still single later in their years. Thanks, Y. Thank you for stopping by, my brother. Thank you. Love you. You're amazing. All right. Why women are still single in their later years is, one, they are attracted to and they attract shitty men. Why did I say that, right? What does that mean? Shitty men. It's either men that don't want to commit, men that, are cheaters, liars, whatever that makes them shitty, whatever makes them terrible. Okay. Women are attracted to it, or they attract those type of men, which is a red flag in my opinion. Two, or it could be both, right? Women are just annoying, in the sense that what do I mean by annoying? It's like personality, right? Could be they are combative, aggressive, whatever personality. They could also be high expectations, delusional mindset, whatever, right? Having high expectation could be annoying too, all that shit. So it's the personality, it's her mindset that's honestly making her single. Because this is a problem with a lot of women, where you can find the man that you want. It's just that, you're not attracted to him, or, you're not perfect enough, or you want more, or whatever, et cetera, et cetera. So women make it harder for them. Women make dating harder. So that is why in your 30s, you're still single, because women have made dating practically impossible. Women have made dating for men and for themselves a game on hard mode, a game on nightmare difficulty mode. Okay. Literally, it's a nightmare. Literally, it's hard as shit. literally you have, you know, 1 bar of health, okay, with like, I don't know, no weapons. You're playing the game on the highest level goal difficulties you can play. Literally, women set that up themselves.
More validating thing is knowing that the love that is meant for me, it does exist. And the reason why it has taken so long is because the love that I'm meant to experience is something very rare. Which is why growing up, I was never someone that really prioritized being in a relationship. Why I wouldn't just give every single guy a chance. Like, it makes
The love you want is really, really rare. It's like sometimes women fantasize, women embellish the idea of love to such a high degree. Like, I don't know. Women thinking that literally this is a Disney movie. Literally, this is like the most hugest ass romantic movie ever. Okay. This man is perfect. This man is like absolutely 100% perfect. And then in her mind, like, oh, that's why I didn't prioritize men. Maybe that is why you don't give a shit about men. Men are last on your priority list. Maybe that is why you're single. Not because men doesn't give you the love, the magical love that you want, that you think you deserve. And then you're like, oh, I don't give every man a chance. Okay. How the fuck do you figure out what love, you know, it fits you if you don't deal with no man, right? If you barely deal with any man, every man or majority of men you reject. It's like, where's the logic in that? Where you reject every man or majority of men, and then you think, oh, the love that I want is out there. Maybe you already fucking rejected him. Because this is the thing. I want to say this. I believe most women have already came across the man that would fit them, or would love them, would respect them, would be a good match for them. I just think that women have rejected him. I think women have either rejected him, dumped him, ignored him, ghosted him, whatever. Women have passed him up already. And I don't believe that you will get another chance, the second chance, the third chance, the fourth chance. Right? It's not an endless chances of opportunity to finding the match that, you know, fits you. So I think a lot of women will suffer from that.
So much sense. And honestly, it takes so much blame off of myself because, like I said, I've been trying to search for these answers for years, thinking I wasn't enough, thinking I was the problem all the time, putting all of the blame on myself.
Oh, and this falls into the mindset, I will never settle, right? The mindset that most women are having right now, I will never settle. Cool, right? Cool. I'm not here to tell women, oh, you need to settle. You must settle. You must settle. No, I'm not here, right? I'm probably the only YouTube creator, right? YouTube content creator, especially male in the men's side, to actually support women. Fine, right? Don't settle. I support women. If you want to be happily single for the rest of your life, go for it. You don't have to have a man. You don't have to be in a relationship. You don't have to have kids. Cool. Don't ever settle. Because please, do not do that to a man. I've said this countless times before. I think a man that believes or knows that he's being settled for is absolutely heartbreaking. Absolutely disgusting. So please, don't ever settle for a man. Don't. I agree. For most women, love is a Disney fantasy. I agree. She is waiting for her Disney Prince Charming. Keep waiting. Keep waiting.
Things didn't work out. In reality, it's just been embedded in my soul this entire time. Don't get me wrong, it's still really frustrating. Like, I'm not happy with these results necessarily, but it really helps with my understanding as to why things haven't worked out yet and why it's taken so long just to get like crumbs even. So if you are someone who is near my age and you have never been in a relationship before and you sit there wondering why, I suggest you give this a try. It may be really helpful to just gain a different perspective about it and learn some really fun new information about yourself. Today, I finally...
I'm not on here to tell women, oh, you need to settle or you need to lower your standards, all this shit. I'm not telling women to that, right? I'm not on that boat that, oh, women need to settle, women need to lower their standards. No, I don't, because shit like that will only create resentment, and that resentment will destroy the man that she settles for. So I don't do that. What I tell you is that, fine, accept the results of that mindset, right? If a woman that doesn't settle, right, and you shouldn't, and doesn't lower her standards, you shouldn't, right? I'm not telling you to. If you don't get a man, right, if you're single for the rest of your life, don't have kids, that is the result of that path you chose to take. Accept it, right? Accept it. That's all I say. Because here's the thing where we're finding women that don't accept that. Women that chose the path of, I will never settle, I will never lower my standards. Okay, but then bashes men. Oh, men are liars, men are cheaters, men are, men are like, what happened to the men? Where are the good men at? The men are like the bars in hell. Men, whatever bullshit women want to say about men. Stop it, okay? Accept the path, accept the consequences of your actions. That is it, right? That is it. So what do you guys think? Also, I will say this, okay? I'm not telling women to settle. I'm not telling women to lower their standards. But logically speaking, in my opinion, what I view as logical is that if you're not getting the results that you want, maybe reevaluate the mindset you've had on this path. Because here's the thing where I view this, okay? The mindset that women like this have, okay? That's what created the life that she's living right now. Her mindset, okay? How she thinks has created the life that she has right now. Okay? So whatever she thought, right? Her caring about astrology, whatever, okay? Whatever she's thinking has led her to this life that she's living right now. Is she happy about it? Is she enjoying it? At the very least, right? At the very least, is she happy with her dating life? Because if you're not, right, if you're not happy with your dating life, if you're not enjoying your dating life, maybe, logically speaking, what I believe is logical, maybe reevaluate what you're doing, right? What you're thinking, right? Maybe it's a good thing to reevaluate your path, right? Because this is a thing where I believe the quote, right? Insanity is doing the same things over and over again, expecting different results. And women are the definition of it. Women are the definition of insanity. It's like being what you are, right? Thinking how you're thinking and expecting different results. Because what you're thinking, how you go about dating, has gotten you exactly the results that it qualifies for. So you tell me, what do you guys think? All right, guys, let's do a Kendra G video. Let's end out on some Kendra G videos. I think it'll be good. Let's see. Okay, so let's check out this Kendra G video.
Like you was just on the show.
I was on TikTok.
So you got an update already?
I went ahead and I made that profile, but nobody's hit me up yet.
Oh. Did I put you on? I know I put you. Did I make you a highlight? I think I did make you a highlight.
I'm not sure. I ain't see it, but I'll go look.
So you want to do it again already?
That's fine with me because I got more to say today.
You got more. You got more. You say you got more to say today?
I'm prepared for
I
that.
did because you're the girl on the. Okay, I'll make your. I'll spotlight your. 1 second. I will spotlight you on IG.
Okay.
I will spotlight you on G. So let's take it. She was just on the show, but your name again is Marie.
Lovely Marie.
Honey.
Houston, Texas. I'm a Texas
how
girl.
They make a.
God damn. Did she do something to her chin? It's like she had some work on her face. Or maybe it's makeup, right? Women with the makeup shit, you can do a lot.
I'm thinking Houston child.
Texas.
Cornbread Fed. Cornbread Fed. How old are you, lovely?
I'm 31 years old.
31. What you do for a living?
I'm into body couture and real estate at the moment.
Body couture and real estate. So you do body couture?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any children?
I have 2 children,
How old are your 2 kids?
12 and 7.
12 and 7, both by the same man?
Yes, ma'am.
You ever been married?
No, engaged, but not married.
What kind of man you looking for?
Been engaged, went nowhere. Never been married, has 2 kids. Like, what's the point? What's the point?
Girl.
I'm a Capricorn, so I love somebody who has drive, determination, someone that like I can learn from.
Does it look like she's? I mean, like I know black women. A lot of black women have naturally thick lips sometimes, but it's like I don't know. On her face, it feels like she's done something to her face. I don't know because it comes off very unnatural to me.
I hate feeling like I'm smart, like I'm the smartest person in the room when it comes to like the person I'm dating or even family. Like I like someone like intellectual. A lot of people are so boring. They so boring. I prefer like.
We'll see how intellectual this woman is. I mean, like I'm doubtful, but I do say this. I've said this countless times before, and I've said this tonight. The most dangerous emotion a woman can have is if she's get bored. A woman will fuck up your life if she's bored. She will leave you. She will cheat on you. She will lie to you. She will abuse you. She will divorce you. If she is bored, she will fuck up your life if she is bored. That is the most dangerous emotion I believe a woman can have. Boredom. So I don't know. Something that a lot of men gotta watch out for. If she's bored, you be warned.
People who are more laid back because I'm more like when I dress up more like extravagant and like I turn heads, so it's like I'm pretty enough for both of us.
Ooh, she pretty enough for the both of y'all. Don't play with it. Okay. So what about money? Should you make a certain amount of money?
Okay, so I'm a Capricorn. It's not a ideal dollar amount, yet stability. Being a provider and stability that matters to me, and also being generous, because a lot of men, they make money but they could be stingy. So it's about being a provider and stability, like a roof over our head. Like I get my own money, so I mean, yes, I'm very sporty.
I always think it's funny when women say they get their own money. So what? So what? So what if you get your own money? Because here's the thing, like she said, she wants a man that's generous. She wants a man that pays shit for her, put a roof over her head. So who gives a shit if you make money? This is why men have said this. Why men can date a McDonald's worker? Because and I'm not saying men want to. I'm not saying men want to. Men would love a woman that actually has her shit together. The problem is that women don't value it. Because at the end of the day, what's the point if she has her shit together? What's the point if she has a doctorate degree, right? What's the point if she's a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer, a scientist? What's the fucking point? When at the end of the day, her money, her accomplishments means jack shit. He needs to provide. He needs to put a roof over your head. He needs to pay for your bills. He needs to buy your shit. He needs to spend his money. So your fucking money means nothing. It means nothing. It does nothing for him. And that is why men don't care. Men do care, okay? Men do care if a woman is, that has her shit together. But at the end of the day, why men don't care? It's very weird, right? Contradictory. But the fact is that men don't care because women don't care. It's not that men want to not care, right? It's not that men want to not care. It's because women do not put any care, any emphasis in their money, right? Because you're not spending that money on him. You're not helping him with your money, right? You're not giving him your money. You're not providing for him. So you could be a fucking McDonald's worker for all he cares then. Because at the end of the day, whether you're a McDonald's worker or you're an astronaut or a fucking doctor, your money still means the same thing, okay, to him. Absolutely nothing. Because you don't give it to him. So it don't matter.
Than I expect.
Exactly. Mr. Smith said it. Mr. Smith said it. Boredom. It's like security plus stability equals boredom. I'm seeing that a lot with women.
My man to spoil me, but I mean, if he taking care of everything else, I'm gonna go get. I can handle the rest.
Okay, so there's no dollar amount requirement.
I don't want to put a dollar amount.
Okay.
I don't want to put a dollar amount because I just prefer a provider. Because if you're a provider, you're gonna get up and make it happy. Your lights are not gonna be off. Your water's not you're gonna make it happy. The luxuries, everything else. I can make that happen. Like, I love spoiling myself amount because the hair, the nails, the designer, it's cool when your man do it, but it's gonna get done regardless when it's
Okay. All right, let's do the Kendra Cam. Let's see this body, girl. Woo, I can tell already. Lovely Marie. And how old are you?
31.
31. And what you do for a living?
Body couture and real estate.
And you have any kids?
2 children.
How old are your kids?
12.
Both by the same man?
Yes, one baby dad.
You've never been married, right?
I've been engaged before, but never walked down that aisle.
Why didn't y'all get married?
It just didn't work out. Like, I'm a believer in like communication, counseling before marriage, and baby, I take marriage seriously. So yeah, it gotta be all down.
You take marriage seriously, but you had fucking 2 kids out of wedlock. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You take marriage more seriously than having kids. Kids! I'm committing to a man is more serious than creating life, right? Life. Producing the next generation of kids, next generation of adults, you don't take that seriously. Women's priorities is messed up.
Pack before we walk down the aisle.
And this is the man that you had 2 kids with?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I was with him from a teenager. It just didn't work out.
Okay. And
Oh, that's the man you were engaged to. That is the man you were engaged to. The man you had 2 kids with, right? That is the man you were engaged to. You took marriage seriously, so you didn't marry him. But, oh, having kids with him is okay. Having kids with him is not that big of a deal. Why do women never make sense?
and where you calling me from?
Houston, Texas. I'm a Texas girl.
Houston, Texas. We're working on a show for Houston soon, and then we're gonna showcase the top single people in Houston. You have to submit, so maybe you could be a part of that.
Okay, I would love to.
I'll keep you posted. I'm announcing. I can tell you right now, the city in July is not Houston, but we're announcing.
Does it not look like her lips was weird before? I don't know. I mean, her last video looked like her lips was a bit thinner on the top. Then now and maybe it's makeup. Okay, women can do fucking magic with makeup. So
Announcing the city for the dating app tour this week for the one that's going to be in July. But I got Houston on my mind.
I like
so I might be after the next city. Okay, so we got Lovely Marie, 31, body couture, mom of 2 kids by the same man. She does body couturing. And what's your zodiac sign?
Capricorn. Somebody was in the comments talk about, because I'm a Capricorn. Because I kept saying that last time. They said I was getting on their nerves.
Oh, I don't think I remember. Okay, well, let's get to it. What kind of man you looking for, Lovely Marie?
Okay, I need somebody on my level. I take care of myself and spoil myself real good, so you got to be able to match energy.
Okay, somebody on your level. So does that mean financial level too?
Financial level, spiritual level. I'm a talker, so you have to be able to communicate. I don't have time for people who not healed, who need help. I'm not in that part of my life no more. I don't have time for that.
Okay. What about deal breakers?
no, this is a thing where I find women. And it's like I said this where I don't think a lot of women are technically actually healed, right? I think a lot of women are because why I said sometimes where as women age they become bigger red flags is one of the things is the baggage. It's the trauma that women seem to not improve from, because a lot of times, personal opinion, I don't think women gain wisdom with age. They just gain baggage, right? They just gain baggage. They just gain trauma. So I don't believe that women get better with age. I don't. Now, hopefully you can find someone that's not extremely worse, right? It's not extremely terrible, but in general, I don't, because the more women do in life, okay, and this is the thing why I say women don't necessarily get better, because women do a lot. Women get into more relationships, women deal with more men, women have more experiences, right? Whatever kind of experiences. It just makes them worse. It makes them worse. So
Deal breaker, men who don't have any get up and go about themselves, men with mommy issues. I don't like liars, and you have to have a relationship with God.
Okay.
This is a woman that has kids out of wedlock. They'll have the audacity to talk about a relationship with God. It's like, do you not listen to fucking the Bible? I'm pretty sure God isn't promoting, kids out of wedlock.
Should he look a certain way?
Appearance wise, no. Like, long as you have, I'm not gonna say that. I ain't gonna say long as you got all your teeth. Looks matter to a certain extent, but personality matters more. Cause I
Yo, Chris, what's up, my brother?
have met some beautiful people, but they are messed up on the inside, and they think it make them so ugly.
Okay, and that makes him so ugly. So, okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
Yes, I don't have a specific dollar amount, but at least be able to be a provider for, have stability in your life. Have stability in your life. That's what matters to me the most. Stability is what matters.
So, Afion said, what does spiritual level mean?
Have a relationship with God. I feel like because I'm spiritual, that people who don't have a relationship with God, just from my experience.
I really wish she calls women out. This is why I miss Kevin Samuel. I'm good, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Hope your Saturday night is doing well. This is why she needs to call out women. How the entitlement of you saying that, oh, a man needs to have, spiritual man is have a relationship with God. How do you have a relationship with God when literally you have kids out of wedlock? It's like, I get it, right? Human beings, we can sin. I get that. Yo, Santiago, what's up, my brother? Yes, I get it. People can sin, but it's like, to have the audacity, to have the the audacity to say, oh, I want a man that has a relationship with God, but you yourself is not necessarily a picture of religious beacon. So I find that really audacious. I find that the entitlement, the insanity in that.
That those
I'm
are
good,
the
my
people
brother.
you have to watch who are more capable of doing anything because they don't have a voice of reason or conscience, is my opinion.
All right, let's do it.
And that's the thing, right? That's what women want. Women try to shackle men, okay, to the book, right? The Bible, to religion, to be more morally sound, when in turn, they themselves are not that morally sound. But they want to shackle men to the morality of God, right? The morality of religion. But they themselves are not a beacon of morality.
All right, let's do the Kendra Cam. I think I remember this body, girl.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up one time for y'all because I was headed somewhere. I'm in Houston. I was heading to Eddie V's with my friends.
Let me see. Ooh, wait, we're upside down. Wait, do it the right way.
Okay, I'm gonna do it the right way. Hopefully you could see me.
Okay, yeah, we can see you. Oh yeah, you got them hips, girl. No waist. That's right, you do body contouring. Listen, I went to Houston for a weekend. I had so much fun. There's no guys in Houston?
It is, but I mean, I'm looking for a husband, and it's husband material. But Houston is like, I don't.
Now, I'm not saying that automatically women with kids are going to find husbands, but this is a thing where I think a lot of women are disqualified from having good men. And two, I think a lot of women are disqualifying themselves from being wifey material. Men don't see a lot of wifey material in a lot of these women. They don't. Especially like 2 kids by a man that, you didn't even want to marry. Like,
I want to sound wrong, but Houston is the home of the players and pimps. Like,
that's
it's like a lot of men who have money and access, but they're players. Like,
that's every city, girl. You might as well just move to Mars if you're trying to move away from that.
So it's like dating is not the issue. It's just the characteristics of the people that's out here. If you want to go have fun every weekend, get took out to eat in Houston, that's not a problem. The men will do it. But husband material, I need something a little bit more slow paced.
Okay, fair enough. All right, when was your last relationship, Marie?
My last relationship was 3 years ago.
Okay, 3 years ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Well, I was honest about it last time. I've been going through celibacy, so 9 months for me, and I'm trying to go longer. Like,
Okay, so how you said you've been dating. I'm trying to pull up your profile. Okay, I found it. So 9 months, and that will change when you get into a relationship.
yes, I'm open to it. I'm a Capricorn. I love somebody. Like, sex is not an issue, but I want to have that connection and bond before we just jump to that. You know, that's what make it more like fireworks.
Okay, okay, and you don't have. Oh, you told me that. I got something in my eye. 3 flaws you have to work on.
3 flaws. Okay, so I learned like I'm a red flag person. I guess it may seem like I don't give people a chance, but the moment you lie to me, the moment something is off or not right, now that I'm more adult, I'm a friend on you. We can't be together because you have no reason to lie to me or anything like that. So if I feel like you're a liar or I catch something, I don't even like men who talk about their exes in a negative light. Like, that's a red flag.
Okay, okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Oh my God.
I think she just said one flaw. I think she only said one flaw. Exactly. Mr. Smith said she's now ready to give a man a chance after years on the street.
I'm self-motivated. I love to keep myself up. So to me, my looks do matter to me. I exercise. I like to keep my mind right. I'm a wonderful mother. I'm a wonderful friend. I'm just amazing all around.
She said she's amazing all around. Ooh, excuse me, this wasn't to you. This is just because my life is so crazy. All right, here she goes. Lovely Marie on the Kendra G Singles dating app. Put in Lovely Marie in the user search name and she will come right up. Lovely Marie, fellas. So you can shoot your shot and send her a message, or you can scroll down and push the heart or the star or send her a gift. Lovely Marie. Okay, we see the body, girl.
Thank you. Somebody said, what about your green flags?
I mean, I guess she has a decent body, you know. Face, I guess it's okay. This is a thing where with a lot of women, where I find that maybe men are having problems with. A lot of women are fake. Okay, fake face, fake body. It's like there's a whole lot of women have done a whole lot of shit to themselves. So you don't know what you're getting. Because like, let's say this, things like the picture, things like, I don't know how she's dressing, whatever. Those are 1 for pictures, 2 for nights out. You're not going to go out with her every single day, every single hour. So this is not what you're getting. This is not what you're getting the majority of the time. And, you know, it's like, how can you know what you're being attracted to when honestly you don't know what you're getting?
What happened?
Somebody asked, what about green flags?
Well, green flags, I think they're saying when everything is good.
My green flags, I like go-getters. I like people that are self-motivated. And I like talkers. Those are green flags, people who can communicate.
Okay. All right. Okay, well, here she is. She got a personality. I think I remember now. You definitely have a great personality.
Thank
Definitely have a great
you.
personality. Do you want the guy to be in Houston?
willing to try a long distance relationship. I'm even open to traveling. But Houston, you know, just the South period. I love men from the South. I'm a Southern girl.
And then, what's the age range you would date?
um, so I've always talked to people older than me.
Exactly. Exactly. And this is the thing where men are getting turned off by, they don't know what they're getting. Yes, they're fake inside and out. That's the thing. Men don't know what they're getting. So women put on such a mask. It is tiring. It really is tiring to a lot of men.
Anybody up until, y'all don't laugh at me, but I love older men. So 57 is probably the oldest that I'll go. I wouldn't talk to anybody younger than me.
Okay. All right, so let's do it. We got Lovely Marie, 31 Capricorn, Body Contouring. You know the dating app says real estate.
I do body contouring and real estate.
Okay, body contouring and real estate. All right, fellas, this your girl, Lovely Marie, on the Kendra G Singles dating app. Lovely Marie on the Kendra G Singles dating app. All right, girlfriend, will you keep me posted?
I don't think she's getting anything from that fucking dating app. So this is a thing where I don't think a lot of quality or quantity of men are on Kendra's app. So I don't think you're getting anything. You know, it is what it is. But man, this woman looks so fake. I swear, it's like so much makeup, so much, I don't know, things on her. So it's like, I don't know what you guys thinking. Her energy. This is a thing where I kind of I don't know. I kind of find this woman is like, will have a hard time. She's so expectant. Now, here's the thing where her energy, I guess it's okay. But I think the problem is her expectations. Maybe a man, I mean, like, again, it's not hard for women to find the type of men they want. The only problem is, are you going to be attracted to him, right? I mean, she definitely could find a man that provides, no doubt. But are you going to be attracted to him? Do you want him? That is the problem what women are facing. Women can and do find the men that will fit their standards, okay? The problem is, are you attracted to said men? Usually no. That is why a lot of women stay single. Because yes, can they find the men that they want or fit their standards? Yes, they can. But are they attracted to said men? Usually no. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Yeah, they have unrealistic expectations and they have delusional expectations, right? Oh, I also need to be attracted to him, plus the laundry list of other requirements. And here's the thing, right? Here's a woman that got engaged, got 2 kids from this said man, and didn't even want to marry him. I don't know, with a lot of women, like, you think the next one's gonna be better? I'm doubtful of it. I'm very doubtful. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think of this one? All right, guys. That's it for tonight. Santiago, Chris, thank you guys for stopping by. You guys are amazing. Mr. Smith, you are the boss. I love you. You are amazing, my brother. Thank you for all the love and support. You're amazing. It's all good, my brother. It's all good, all right? You know, I'm still happy that you wanted to stop by, right? That's amazing to me, all right? Why? You're amazing. Thank you for stopping by too. McCoy, thank you for stopping by. George, thank you, my brother. Ephraim, I'm terrible with names. Smoke, all you guys, thank you guys. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys for all the love and support. Thank you. Please check out my other videos. Please like, please comment. If you haven't subscribed, please do. You guys are amazing, right? I hope you guys have a good night. I hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend, okay? Later, guys. Exactly. 100%. I agree. Mrs. Smith said, the tragic part is even if you check off all their boxes, they will dream up new requirements. That is because she's not attracted to you. Women consistently and constantly will create new rules, stipulations, standards, preferences if she's not attracted to you. The only thing, if she's attracted to you, she will break those rules. She will forget those standards if she's attracted to you. You know a woman is not attracted to you when she is looking for red flags, when she has standards and preferences that you need to meet. And if you haven't met them, she will ghost you. That you know that she's not attracted to you because of shit like that. So 100% fact. All right, guys. You guys are amazing, right? I love you guys. Later, guys. Have a good night. Have a good rest of your weekend, too.